Are you ready to unlock the secrets of likability and build genuine connections? In this video, we'll share 7 powerful tips to help you become a master of networking. From connecting with people authentically to being your true self, we'll guide you through practical strategies that will make you instantly more likable. Get ready to boost your social skills, increase your influence, and open doors to new opportunities. Let's dive in. Number 1. Focus on connecting with people honestly. Networking is basically just a fancy term for building new relationships. It's about genuinely liking someone and getting them to like you back. When you're networking, take the time to find out what makes the other person likable and also show off your own likable qualities. You can do this by asking questions about their life, opinions, beliefs, job, or hobbies and really listening to what they have to say. While likability can vary from person to person, there are some basic principles that apply across the board. Contrary to popular belief, you don't need specific objectives in mind when starting a relationship. Instead of focusing on what you can gain from someone else, focus on making genuine connections that benefit both parties involved. And remember, being honest and authentic is the best way to make yourself likable. Number 2. Be your authentic self. Just be yourself and view others without bias. Because everyone has their own attitudes, beliefs, goals, and values. Authenticity is being true to who you are. To know if you're authentic, check if you feel awkward in a situation. Authenticity feels natural while inauthenticity doesn't. When you're not authentic, you'll feel uncomfortable and exhausted because you're pretending to be someone else. This happens under pressure or when dealing with someone you dislike. Instead, try to appreciate something about them or understand their actions with compassion. Being genuine leads to more productive interactions. Number 3. Skip events where you can't be authentic. Avoid events where you can't be genuine. Have you ever felt obligated to attend an event you didn't want to go to? We've all been there, and often we attend because we feel we should. However, if you don't genuinely want or need to go, it's better not to. Your true self will only shine through when you make choices based on your own desires, not societal expectations. By only attending events that truly interest you, you can stay true to yourself. In general, there are 2 types of events. The ones you have the opportunity to attend, which bring joy and excitement. And the ones you feel obligated to attend due to work or family pressure. The key is to make wise choices between the 2 and remember that you have a choice. If there are events that you can avoid attending, then do so. And if there's a meeting that isn't necessary for you to be present at, skip it. Number 4. Be consistent and confident in your communication. Ever had a conversation with someone who seemed totally fake? Probably because their body language didn't match what they were saying. You definitely want to avoid that mistake. So, remember the 3 V's of communication: verbal, vocal, and visual. Your words, tone of voice, and body language should all be in sync. According to Albert Morabian, only 7% of likability comes from words, while 38% is based on tone and a whopping 55% is based on body language. Crazy, right? But hey, communication isn't just about being consistent. It can also get messed up if you doubt yourself. If you don't believe in what you're saying or feel good about yourself, it'll show in your body language. So how do you exude the confidence needed for effective communication? Start by framing things positively and focusing on what you can do instead of what you can't do. Flip those negative thoughts into something more positive and exciting. Number 5. Be genuinely curious and ask questions. Striking up a convo with a total stranger can be super nerve-wracking for a lot of people. Maybe you're too focused on avoiding saying dumb stuff or think you've got nothing to talk about. But no worries. If you don't know what to say, just show some genuine curiosity about their life. Ask them easy questions like their favorite TV show or sport. All it takes is one topic to get the ball rolling. And, here's a tip. The type of questions you ask can make or break the convo. There are 2 basic types: open-ended and probing questions. Open-ended ones that start with what, how, why or how come are awesome for kickstarting or reviving a chat. Probing questions are great follow-ups and keep the conversation flowing. They can be clarifying questions. Do you mean? Rational ones. I'm curious why you think that. or expansion probes, please elaborate. So go ahead and rock that conversation. Number 6. Good communication starts with good listening. Did you know that being a good listener actually makes you more likable? Yeah, it's true. And it's something worth knowing. So, there are 3 levels of listening: inward listening, outward listening, and intuitive listening. Each level serves a different purpose in a conversation and helps build connections by showing that you hear and understand others. Inward listening is the basic level where you relate what someone says to your own experiences. For example, if your friend says they love Vietnamese food, you might say, "Oh yeah, me too," or "I prefer Thai." It's all about finding common ground and shared opinions to boost that likability factor. Outward listening focuses on the speaker and involves asking questions to learn more about them. Let's say your friend mentions their love for Vietnamese food again. Instead of jumping in with your own thoughts, ask them why they like it or if they've been to any good Vietnamese restaurants lately. This way, you can dig deeper into their interests and perspectives. Lastly, there's intuitive listening, which goes beyond just words. It's paying attention to their tone of voice, body language, and even their energy. Like when your friend talks about loving Vietnamese food with an excited expression. You could say something like, "You seem really hyped about it. Planning a trip to Vietnam anytime soon?" See? Being a good listener not only helps you connect with others but also shows that you care about what they're saying on a whole other level. Number 7. Similarities and trust substantially boost likability. When we find common ground with others, it makes us feel more comfortable and increases their likability too. To connect with someone, look for shared friends, interests, backgrounds, or experiences. Make a list of organizations you've been associated with to have conversation topics ready. People tend to trust recommendations from those they know. This applies to job searches too, so explore connections and highlight similarities to stand out in your job interview. Remember, finding common interests or hobbies is a great way to connect with others. Give it a try and see how it goes. We have just covered all 7 tips to increase your likability. Take care and happy connecting. Thanks for watching.